Okay, people. February 14th. February 14th. 2016. I'm kind of feeling some love here, people. Maybe because it's, isn't February 14th Valentine's Day? Happy Valentine's. I just wanted to touch base. Right? It's been pouring rain almost. Well, it's really pouring rain today. But it's been raining pretty much for the whole week. If it's not raining in the morning, you know, it starts raining in the afternoon, or it rains all day. Today it looks like it's going to rain all day. So that's not happening. No outside work has happened since Suk has left. So tomorrow will be a week. So that leaves me 3 weeks left. I already spoke with my son. My son and I are going to try and attempt to make Andre's shed. Because I just don't have the money for Jerry right now. What I might do, if I can play catch up at some point, I don't know how I'm going to play catch up, but anyway, on a good note, you know, if I'm caught up in the spring, summer, and I'm, you know, getting financially stable, what I'll do is I'll hire Jerry to come back and work on the roof of the greenhouse to help me put up some glass, because he's springy and spry, and it's his roof, right? If Marcane gets up there, he's too heavy. Even Jerry himself said, you know, don't have people crawl up there, you know, unless it's absolutely necessary. So I think it might be better to hire Jerry for that, to run the boards, to place the glass in, and then silicone it for me, versus doing the shed. So my son and I are going to attempt to do the shed. I have some more piping issues in the house, people. Just never ends, does it? Oh. My bathroom tap in the bathtub is dripping, drip, 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 drip. And then downstairs in the small bathroom, one of the handles is broken, but also the pipe itself doesn't have like a little, oh, what is it called? You know, it's like a little X in there that prevents things from going down into the pipe. And something lodged in there the other day. I mean, that's not bad after 6 years, right? But even still, I don't know if my son snaked it out, because I have this long metal thing. But I don't know if that's going to do it. When it happened, there was like water everywhere. It was, my son was plunging it, and he was panicking. He says he wasn't panicking, but he was panicking. You know, and it's just like, you know, eventually, like, I showed him how to plunge it properly, you know, hold the vents on the side of the sink so that you get that air pressure. Go slow, you know, you don't go like this so dirty water is splashing everywhere. And oh my God. So I don't know if that pipe is clogged or not. I just know that the bathroom tub is dripping. So my landlord has to come and take a look at it. And if he can't do it and I can't do it, well, we're going to have to hire somebody to do it. So it's just, you know, it's like no rest for me and no rest for my landlord. And hopefully we can do it for ourselves, and then I get the leftover parts. Because if I get the leftover glue and the leftover tape, because what might have to happen is the, you know, the trap at the bottom of the sink, as it goes down, and then there's that little trap. You know, maybe that part has to come off. I don't know. I don't know. But even if my landlord changes the tap, you know, he's still going to need that tape and stuff, I'm sure, right? So I might get a little bit of parts for that. And then if there's anything left over, I can use it for the yard in the springtime, for the plumbing for the ponds, right? So I'm trying to look on the bright side of things, you know. I'm just trying to be like, the drip is picking up. It's getting faster. Something needs to be done soon. So if I don't call between now and the end of the month, they always come for their rent. So when they come for their rent, we'll see where it's at, and we'll see if we can unclog the bathroom sink downstairs. And my landlord will have to change the tap. I don't know if it's the whole piece or if it's just the knob, because the kids can't turn it on and off, right? It's too hard. But outside of that, I seen a video the other day with some dude that draws on the sun for solar energy. And he connected a bunch of batteries together. Oh yeah, hold on a minute. Hold on. What he did is he connected a bunch of batteries, right? Out in the bush somewhere where he lives. He had wires everywhere, man. Hold on, I'm doing a video. Just be patient. And if you had to equate it to math, in terms of an equation, to me it would be like algebra. You know, 3 pages later. And he learned some tricks of the trade along the way. Because I'm like, you know, looking at a few videos in terms of how to build in a small little solar panel for the greenhouse, right? Whether it's to run a fan in the winter time, or summertime I should say, right? Or whether to put heat in to the greenhouse in the winter. Obviously I have no money to buy panels, cell panels, solar panels, you know, the cells. You can buy them commercially, or if you have the space and the time and the you know, the education, the knowledge, you can make your own. Right? Apparently once you get going on it, it's not that hard to make your own. I probably have almost everything that I need, minus, you know, different types of wire and that type of thing. But I have framing, you know, I have windows. But anyway, besides the point, I'm going to use that old piece of metal and straighten it out and make a box and probably run aluminum piping in there, you know, and so that the air can circulate with a hole at the bottom so the hot air can go out and push the fan. That's my idea of a solar panel for now, right? But anyway, looking at that guy's channel, and he obviously set it up to a generator, and you know, he had a converter there that if it got too much power into the batteries, you know, it would shut out, like it would turn on, and you know, it would turn on a little fan to release the energy that was building up from the solar power, right? And then it wouldn't blow out his batteries, right? And I guess he powered his freezer, and he powered a few things with what he was doing. What I found quite amazing, I don't know if this is safe or not, but what I found quite amazing is that he had laid out his batteries right open in the bush. He said he had covered it up before, but the problem with that was it attracted birds, it attracted rodents, centipedes, you know, tried to get into some sort of a converter or whatever it was to... Anyway. And can you just stay quiet, please? And in the end, he just left them open in the you know, left them open to the elements, and with all these wires connected, and he put a little board over this one converter box. I'll add the link to the YouTube video to this channel, to this video. I'm tired, people. Right? So you can see if you're interested. And then he ran a copper wire and connected it just a little wire, right, over the piece of wood to ground it. Otherwise it would attract energy in the air and it would kick out the whole process. And then he'd have to run out and flip it back on, right? So anyway, I'm thinking, okay, well, if I want to learn this stuff, and you know, to the basics, not to the, you know, just basic stuff, right? I mean, obviously, the more money you have, the more things you can do. That's a given, right? And but not everything requires a lot of money, right? I mean, I think some of my videos have shown that, right? But I got this little project here. Do you see it? Right. I actually have a couple of these around the house because in my old Value Village days, The tag is off it, but I probably paid no more than $4 or $5 for the thing. And I'm pretty sure if you were to go buy it brand new today, it'd be pushing in the $100 range, right? And it doesn't even look like it's been used, people. I mean, it has a big book, right? It has its motherboard. Well, it might have been used because there's some open bags in there. It has a little white light bulb and it's got some wiring and stuff. Even if Andre and I and my middle son, because he tends to be a little more on the ball with these things, he understands this stuff better than I do. I don't know how much he understands about electricity, but you know, he can do things that I can't do. So I thought, if I'm going to start playing around with solar panels, in theory, with my grandson, when we're out in the yard doing things, I guess this is a good time to pull this out. And I know it's like too sophisticated for Andre in terms of homeschooling, right? But I'd like to think that it's going to set the stage for him later in life, that you know, he'll learn something and he'll store it away, and then when he gets older, if he comes across a video like the one I'm going to add to this, the link to this video, can you just hold on a minute? Would the cat scratch you?
No, Elsie.
Yeah, well, leave Elsie alone.
No.
Anyway, okay, people, good morning. Happy Valentine's.